Hello and welcome to Assassin's Creed First Impressions Thoughts from a Fanboy. I just want to talk about my first impressions of the game about 15 hours in. Maybe I can help some of you on the fence about buying the game or anger those who have it out for this game. Side note, I find it easy to post on TikTok right now, so if you want to hear what I have to say on a daily basis, I'm at GameMatter_ on TikTok. So, quick overview. Personally, I think if you like Origins and Odyssey, this game is for you. So far, it's felt like it's improved upon these games. I can't say the same for Valhalla. Personally, it is one of my least favourite AC games. I could not get on with it, but I think Shadows has improved on Valhalla too. The tone feels much more serious now compared to the newer games, and I'm sure some of you will like that. So the story, it's your revenge plot. You've got to take down these targets of the League for X reason. I'm not going to say why, although it happens early-ish in. I'm not going to say why, because I want people to experience it for themselves. It's serious, it's gritty, and it is badass, but that is all I'll say for now. But the dynamic of the two of them, I ended up loving, and for me, it's the driving force to find out what happens in this story. I wasn't in love with them at first, and I'm still not. But they are growing on me, and I really think these characters are going to be a slow burn. You get to choose when you play as them. Sometimes you have to during missions, it's set segments. But you will have to choose for maybe like the boss fight of the level. I like this because I'm using Nawe more, but it gives me an excuse to use Yask. But for instance, in some side quests, you will need to use a certain character. For instance, I came across an NPC who wanted a samurai, so I would have had to play as Nasuke. I think that's a clever way to make sure that both characters get used, because definitely because it's an Assassin's Creed game, I can imagine most people want to play as Nawe, me included. Now graphics, it's going to be quick, but the game looks gorgeous. You've seen the footage, and if not, you're seeing it right now. I'm sure YouTube's going to compress it. But I'm playing it on PS5 on performance mode because I prefer higher frame rate, and even then I can't fault it. I've had one graphical glitch and that's it. I've been very impressed so far, and I'm sure it can look even better on PC. The combat just flows, man. It feels so good, thank God, and it really does feel different depending who you're playing as. With Nawe, you have to be so much more careful in fights. You can't get overwhelmed because you can be taken out pretty quickly, especially if you're fighting enemies a level or two higher than you. There's Nawe, you can have 2 of 3 weapons equipped: Katana, a Kushirigama, or a Tanto. Personally, I'm mainly the Kushirigama for long range and crowd control, and the Tanto to get up close and personal. With Yasuke, I haven't used him as much, but you also get Katana, and then you can have the choice of a bow or a slow firing gun. He is an absolute. You have the Spartan kick that is in Odyssey, and the other, I think maybe it's in Valhalla as well. And you are cutting through enemies. It is very cool. Now it's AC. The quest, you're killing targets. Let's be real here. But the way you can now actually now properly approach quests with stealth, with actual stealth, is what has really pulled me back into this AC RPG. Actual assassinations, double assassinations, stealth, you can go prone, extinguish light sources to remain hidden. Stealth is how I like to play my AC games, and with the new additions to stealth, I'm addicted to it. I want to do everything this game has to offer. Paintings of the wild animals, pray at the shrines, get all the skill points I can, the knowledge points I can, do all the side quests. A side note, some of these NPCs, they have these conversations. I'm like, oh, this is about to be a side quest. And no, it's just dialogue they've put in the game. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. I like it. There's dialogues of actual NPC. But it's interesting they've gone that in depth with it. I'm shocked that dialogue then doesn't lead to a side mission or a side quest. Again, I haven't played much of Yasuke, and I probably won't, as I progress into the game, which sucks obviously because it is fun to play as, but it's just not how I like to play my Assassin's Creed games. It makes the missions too easy, and it's not my preferred way to play. I do like how we get them both in cutscenes, however. It's feeling like Assassin's Creed Syndicate in that sense. To me, this is how you make use of dual protagonists, unlike in Valhalla, where they just had two for the sake of it. But it wasn't two, it was either the male or female version of Eivor. What was the point? You know, just pick one. But they kind of did it in this game, it's okay. And obviously it's because Ubisoft is not brave enough to just say, yep, this game, this mainline game, we're going to have a female protagonist. And that's okay. I just wish they would do it. And, you know, we had it for Liberation and Assassin's Creed China Chronicles, I think. But come on, like a mainline game, just give us a female protagonist. Quickly, I will just mention with the skills, they're so much better than Valhalla. I'm sorry for dumping so much hate on Valhalla, but the endless skills you could get in that game when it was in the sky, it's way too overwhelming for me. I think there's over like 400 little nodes in that game, and it's just it wasn't for me. They've stripped it back in this game, put them into individual categories, and I like that. It makes it good. And unlike in Valhalla, it was like an extra 2.4% of damage you're doing. And it's like, I'm not really feeling that as I progress. Whereas in this, it has a little bit of that, but it will also have actual skills and extra things you can do to improve your tools, or it will improve how strong you are, how strong your assassinations are. I like that. I know this is a quick one, but as someone who's been an Assassin's Creed fan from Assassin's Creed 2, I just want to let you know that I'm enjoying it, and maybe you will too. Hopefully you will. I know, this game was £70. I don't often pre-order or buy games throughout a year. This would be one of probably 3 or 4 games I'll buy at full price this year on release. So it's a big thing buying a game, £70 or $70 is a lot of money. Hopefully, if you're undecided, this has given you a bit more clarity of whether you should spend your, hard-earned money on this game. It's fun, and if you are a AC fan and you enjoy the RPG games, I think you'll enjoy this. Let me know how you're finding it. Remember, I am on TikTok, posting daily, if you want to follow me there. But until then, I will see you next time.